Hello guys. So this is 20th of October. We are almost in the end of the year and we are going through our most difficult stage for sure, and we are working to get ourselves back to the top of our performance. Right now, we are still having troubles getting focused, but we are implementing and working on one of the habits that can make us strong again. And this simple habit is to wake up early and to wake up early, the easiest method is to go to bed early. So we are in the second day, we go to the bed early and we can see some results. We can see some results because, we wake up earlier, we have more time to eat, more time to take care of ourselves, more time to not forget anything or remember everything. And this is refreshing, and it's also promising of a more productive day and upcoming weeks. We just today remembered how in the past we didn't even use an alarm. We didn't even use an alarm. We just went to bed early and wake up early. From a couple of months now, I have been using an alarm, and as soon as I remembered this yesterday, I felt a little bit ashamed and humiliated for being dependent on alarms. It's so ridiculous, and a sign that we fell. We fell into our knees, and we are in a lower place right now. We have been much higher in our mind. But we are not giving up. We are fighting for a long time. Since we have started this Kickstarter journey, we are fighting a lot to recover most of our most of the traits that have characterized us in our lives, and we think we are doing an okay job. We are getting beaten. We stand up. We get beaten. We stand up again, and that's mostly how things are going for us. We are not giving up, and we are trying different things on how to become productive and focused again. So we have achieved few stuff right now. One of the things is to control our mind and which thoughts we are allowed to think and which thoughts are not allowed to think. And from a couple of months now, we have now achieved great success in controlling those thoughts. I'm kinda reluctant in saying some of the thoughts that we are restricting, but because we have such low views and barely anyone listens to our talks, I can confidently tell you that some of the thoughts that we have successfully stopped was thinking about sex. Thinking about sex was one of those thoughts that really fogged our day and fogged our productivity. It was something that we were not able of controlling for years, but now with more determination and more things to do, we have improved it, and we can now avoid thinking on sex. This is a great achievement, and it's for sure something that can help us be more focused. Because let me tell you this. Recently, you know that I've been catching up the series JoJo Bizarre Adventures. Do you know that? JoJo Bizarre Adventures is a great series, not the best anime I ever watched, but in certain aspects it is. And, well, I was rushing to catch up, and I finally did. As soon as I catch up and add no more episodes to watch, my life changed. My life changed completely. And it changed because I had anything else to fill my possible emptiness, my possible boredom, you know? I have nothing to watch, and I am by myself, with myself. And what I did was start thinking in myself, thinking in my goals, thinking on how things are going. And I kind of remembered why I stopped watching anime, why I stopped watching YouTube some time ago. Because this precious time where you save to yourself and are with yourself, thinking and communicating, is so important to set directions for the future. And this is precisely what has been happening. This moment where I have nothing to fill my emptiness, nothing to fill my boredom, is being filled with myself, talking to myself. And it has been quite productive. I have been able to set new directions for myself, like investments. I have been able of set new directions for this project Proof of Identity. I have been able of thinking in campaigns and new steps that can possibly bring me which can possibly bring a lot of happiness for me and for the people around me. So this is important, to keep talking to myself, to keep thinking and find time to be alone. Obviously you can discuss, but you have to have time to think on you. There are people that get scared of thinking in problems, thinking about the future. They want randomness to take over and weather their lives. But that's not the person I am. I don't like randomness to control my life. I have to have a greater control and let randomness act in certain moments. But in general, I like to take control of my life. And now that I have the time and the mental availability to watch and be for myself, I'm feeling in control. I'm feeling pretty much in control. And what I want to do with all this control, I want to take over this project and do the decisions I have to do, buy what I have to do, create what I have to create in a timely manner, scatter over time, right? So the next steps that we will do is to reset our strategy. Like reset and not reset. We will reset or re-steering our direction and set up the next actions. We have a general good idea of what we want to do, and now we are mentally available to do it. And at the same time, define the rules that will define our behavior, hoping to maximize focus and concentration. So we are excited. We are excited to be where we are. We cannot underestimate what we are doing. We think we are doing a lot, and we think that what we are doing is challenging, and that's why we're having these many problems, these many performance problems. It's difficult, but this is life, and you have to challenge yourself. And by accepting the challenges, we can become better. So this Kickstarter journey has been a journey of self-improvement and becoming better. Learning to focus. Learning to prioritize. Learning my limitations. Learning to share. Learning to communicate. Mastering or learning new skills. And have a quick start on entrepreneurship. And remembering how important it is to persist, and remembering that success takes time, and that there is no shortcut. And also, it has been very important to understand communities. It has been very important to understand what an audience is and how to deal with an audience. It has been fabulous. There is still a lot of work we have to do, that's for sure. But we definitely feel something different this time. I don't know how many times I have said it, but I feel something different this time, and I feel that we will be able of increase our productivity, focus, and general pleasure during this campaign. Guys, thank you so much for listening. It was a lot of topics, but well, that's what it is. Bye bye.